Assalamualaikum and a very good day to Miss Nurul Huda. My name is Siti Aina Afikah binti Muhammad Ameh. Me and my group members Nur Dini, Nur Faraniza, Nur Liana Azwa and Rashika Ashikin. We are going to present the overall overview of records management of a business in Malaysia. Let's take a look at what is record management. Record management is the management of record regardless of any format, either digital or paper, that is used by the business activity. In Malaysia, the majority of business already records their business activities using the electronic systems. Good record management is vital for every business. Among the importance of records management are to be used as evidence and make a good decision for the company's well-being. So, every business has different types of business records depending on their business activities. Business record types consist of administrative, sales and marketing, advertising, accounting and fiscal, legal, executive, personnel, corporate, purchasing, manufacturing, plant and property, insurance and taxation. Okay, now there are two types of marketing research that every company can conduct, which are primary or secondary marketing research. Primary marketing research is used by a business in collecting data through direct involvement. Meanwhile, for secondary marketing research, it is used by a business in collecting data by using internal or external sources of the companies. That's all from me. I will pass to Liana.
My name is Liana Azwa binti Nur Azam, and I will continue with this page 6 of our e-magazine that is related to Chapter 2, Records as a Strategic Business Resources. Here are 4 regulations in Malaysia that are used to formulate a comprehensive records management program. Meanwhile, on page 7, we include the definition, core concepts and principles for ISO 15489. This standard is applicable to records in all businesses and technological contexts, regardless of their structure across time. There are 5 core concepts and principles in this standard, as stated here in our e-magazine. For page 8, I include my article review that was written by 4 authors from University of Nebraska that emphasize on the role of new media. From the article, I press on the new medias in records and information management, which are electronic mail, document imaging, internet and e-commerce, EFT, EDI, and lastly, enterprise content management. Next is page 10, the criteria of good records management. One of it is integrity. A record has integrity if it is retained without any modifications, in which would prevent it from being used as an authentic record. Number 2 explained here is authenticity, where it can be verified that it is not exactly as it was when first transmitted or set aside for retention. Next page is the continuation of another 2 criteria of good records management, which are reliability and usability. Hence, these 4 criteria are vital for organizations to ensure good records management. That's all from me. I'll pass the presentation to Nur Faraniza.
According to ISO 15489, there are 8 processes of record management. The record should be captured first before it can be registered in a record system. The decision about which documents should be captured and which are not needed are based on the analysis of the organization's business and the accountability. After the registration has been made, the record should be classified in a classification system that related to business functions. Then, reasonable security and access will take place, which depend on both the nature and size of the organization as well as the content and value of the information requiring security. The record will be identified for disposition status before put in the storage. Next is use and tracking. Use of the record may affect its access and disposition status. The tracking of records usage within record system is a security measure for organization. The record will be implementation of disposition after all the other 7 processes has been performed. The article of review of records management in organization in the e-magazine page 15 is about how crucial record keeping is in businesses. The importance of records management in organization has drawn the attention of many academics. It has been emphasized in this paper that records management is crucial in today's society since information and record are the backbone of every organization and the foundation for decision making. Any organization's ability to succeed depends on having efficient records management procedure in place to guarantee that the appropriate records are available when needed for efficient business operation.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nurdini binti Muhammad Sis. I will proceed with business continuity plan. Firstly, on page 18 in this e-magazine, I include the business continuity planning. For example, after we have identified the risk, we need to determine the impact of the risk to our organizations in order for us to mitigate the risk. Next, on page 19, I discuss on the disaster recovery planning, which I include the step to formulate the plan, which is to identify the types of records, the risks, and also roles and responsibilities of each member during the disaster. On page 20, I emphasize on the step where when disasters occurred, there must be a staff on duty who is responsible to inform other staff and other stakeholders so that they know what happened. I also wrote that action plan is a crucial thing to ensure all members are well informed about the workflow and what the first thing to do when emergency happens. Last but not least, on page 21, I discuss about the disaster recovery operation, which is about what actions need to be taken after the disaster occurred. For example, security and safety, stabilizing the environment, assessing the extent of the damage to records and facilities, rehabilitating storage area and building, ongoing protection on the record, and lastly, resumption of operation. I think that's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Thank you, Dini. Hi, my name is Rashika Ashikin binti Jamaluddin. Now I will present for effective customer service. So, as we know, customer service is essential for an organization to provide better services for customers. It helps to improve value and relationships between customers and the organization in the long run. Most organizations strive to provide high-quality service that exceeds customers' expectations to achieve their satisfaction. Next, let's move on to dimensions of service quality. There are 8 dimensions such as reliability, responsiveness, tangibles, competency, courtesy, communication, empathy, and assurance. All of these dimensions are essential for an organization to provide in their business operation. It is because if one of the dimensions is missing, the organization may not achieve better quality service for customers. Next, we move on to factors impacting customer service. There are 4 factors or strategies that could impact customer service. The first one is customer strategy, the second is channel strategy, the next is product strategy, and lastly, infrastructure strategy. Each of these strategies helps the organization to differentiate and plan properly before providing the service to customers. They can easily see and strive to improve on what factors if they are having problems regarding customer service. Lastly, there are also challenges to the provision of quality customer service. Some of the examples are the caliber of records officers, inadequate staff, lack of vital records management tools such as the ISO 15489 records management, and others. In conclusion, an organization must strive to plan better strategies and increase value in customer service even though they will go through many challenges. It is because the organization strives to increase profit in the long run as customers are one of its essential stakeholders. Without customers, they cannot sell their products and cannot earn profit. That's all from me and my friends. Thank you for your attention.